Welcome back to Evolve Boxing. Just to give you an update, in March we got offered the Southern Area Championship belt to fight for it against a worthy opponent. Courtney, he went there, done the business. He only had 22 bouts. Went there, the underdog. He hit weight real good. All the training up to it was really good. He was strong. Went there. The opponent was unbelievable. It was a really, really good bout. Courtney won it on a split decision, fought his heart out. We took 55 people down there, 55, 60 people come and supported us. We got it on the split, brought the belt home. And since then, he just turned into, obviously with this, he's an elite fighter. He's gone from 2 to 3 minute rounds. His training regime stepped up. We hover his weight around 2 kilos, around 64 all the time. His diet has changed, more running involved, more endurance involved. We put him into the elite championships. He got a bye on the first round. The second round he lost on a unanimous to a worthy opponent. It was his first time in, proud of what he achieved. Next year is going to be a different story for us. But I'll hand you over to Courtney. He can maybe give you a bit of an infill of how he felt and what he went through on that day, because I know it tore me apart. It was emotionally, it was a massive roller coaster for me. So I'll hand you over to the champ himself.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Starting off, always getting a championship or a champion that defence or title shot is always good. And it was a real step up for me as for started at the amateurs and obviously being under 20 bouts and then obviously making the rise to elites, which is always going to be a test. And to have the very first one for the Southern Area title was a big step, and there was a lot of pressure, which isn't always the best way, but it definitely brings you along as a fighter. And on the day, there was always the nerves going to be involved. We got there, weighed in, bang on 64, which is, you can't get better than that. After that, you chill out, you relax, you have whatever you have to eat, and then sort of let the mood set in. As for the actual fight, he was a good, strong guy, really talented, but it was a case of who wanted it more. And on the day, that was me.
Without a doubt.
Especially breathing into the last round, you have to dig deep and really push strong, and I think that's where I got it on the split. Is just the intensity and the heart I had in the fight to win it ultimately in the end. And obviously I got the belt to show it for it. So all in all, a good day, but definitely a step up. And it really bringing me along having this, so I can have a look at this. As a fighter, to have it really spurs me on to perform better and obviously improve my skills as a fighter, because everyone sees this and think, oh, okay, now he's going to be good, so I want some of that. So I've obviously got to be on my toes, hard in the gym, yeah, and onwards and upwards.
Put the work in, yeah, and I think the fans they carried both of us, but they carried you more. I think on the day, yeah.
We had a lot of support down, I think between 40, 50 people, and every time a shot was landed, especially for myself, the crowd erupted, and that brings you all more. That gives you all the energy you need to push on through them rounds, and definitely that's how we got the win. Definitely with all the support we had there.
There's 2 people that were from IQ, Xavier and Nick, helped me out in the corner, and you know we're a good strong team, the 3 of us, and we work well when they come down, and they helped me out with the corner, and it was a good team effort, you know, and the backing from them meant the world, and the support we had. You know, my 2 daughters were there, my missus was there, first time she ever been to a boxing bout. The committee were there. Most of them have never been involved in boxing, full stop, and they all turned up. It was magic. And when he got the decision, it was an eruption, wasn't it?
Absolutely. I exploded from my feet. The noise was
I started crying. It was unbelievable.
It was an absolute moment of my life. And then, what a moment it was. And to have everyone to support me there and after was amazing. One of the best feelings I've ever had.
You know, when this message goes out, just to finish it off, I want every single boxer in the amateur world, every single one of you, Me personally, I don't think you're glorified enough. I think everybody else in the boxing world gets the big hoo-ha all the time. And you know what? These are the people, every boxer from every club throughout Britain, you're the one that makes this sport alive. And I think a lot of the officials and refs and officials and that shouldn't overlook that point. I go to a lot of bouts and a lot of people say thank you to the ref, thank you for the officials, thank you this, that and the other. But these people, they give up so much of their time to train hard, to put on decent bouts, to entertain the crowds, and they need a lot more recognition. So to every single boxer who's an amateur who's out there right now, a round of applause from me. Yeah, well done, good work.